This is Brio. Brio is a Lusitano. Lusitanos are the Iberian horses. They come from Portugal and Brazil, and Brio is a high-level dressage horse. Dressage is sort of like horse ballet, and he is Artemis's wingman. He's a very sensitive guy, and he likes doing dressage, but he much prefers hanging out on the trail and being with his donkey friends and being with Aiden. But he is a very big guy, as you can see. I'm 5'8". I'm disappearing behind this horse. I'm 5'8", and he's tall. So he's a gentle giant. So Brio came here because his owners, who are very kind, knew that he didn't really like dressage, and they felt like, you know, they could sell him for a lot of money and just hand him off to somebody who worked him in dressage, and they just said no, he has a different destiny. So they actually donated him to EQUUS, and Brio was raised mostly with stallions, so he didn't really in the beginning learn the etiquette of being in a herd, because usually mares are the disciplinarians and teach foals that. So it took him a while to figure out how to be in a herd. And when he first entered the EQUUS herd, there's a chapter in my book about it. He sort of came in and was very domineering and you know, quite, you know, unpleasant to everybody, thinking that's the way he had to take control. But he's since learned that actually leadership is done through care and presence, and so he's learning how to care, aren't you, sweet boy? So when he came in with that sort of you know, dominant style behavior, power over behavior, which isn't natural for horses. Horses in optimal environments work with power with paradigms of leadership. The power over tends to happen with horses that are a little more insecure. So horses are naturally conflict averse, so they listened to him, they did what he asked, but he didn't end up with any friends. So he was all alone in the paddocks, you know, and he didn't get their loyalty. He just got they just obeyed. And that's not loyalty. So I think it's a great teaching about how to be a power with leader and not try to make things happen through a more dominant style of leadership, that you get more loyalty, more buy-in when you go at it differently. Sometimes it's a little slower, it takes more presence, it takes more discipline. You have to keep your ego in check, but it's much more powerful.